Welcome to our Monday call. So glad to see you all. The reason for this call, I always try to give you a little bit of information. The reason for this call is basically to keep people up to date on what's going on from week to week. To be able to give a shout out to people who've done something during the week that is worth celebrating. I try to bring on somebody new each week that I can chat with, so you get an idea of what's going on as far as how people are doing this business. I've been asking last few weeks. I've had uplines, leaders in this company that have come on. Eventually I'm going to even have the owner of the company on this call, but I want to get it to the point where we're getting a little bit bigger groups before I do that, because he's a busy man. And but again, this is, you can't grow a business without good communication. I firmly believe that, and this is my way of making sure that we communicate every week. Okay, it's totally up to you and your teams whether you want to come on, but we hope that we're giving you enough value so that you'll want to come on and want to bring your teams. Now, the first thing I usually do is just give you a kind of an update on what's going on. And sometimes things don't change much, but I like to, for people who might be on for the first time, I just want to run through this real quick. East Africa is exploding. And just to give you some updates, we had a soft launch in Tanzania 16 days ago, had 200 people show up. And since then, this business has been growing like crazy in Tanzania. We have an office in Dar es Salaam. Jean-Paul is the country manager, and we also have David there that helps out. So if you're living in that city, there's no reason not to go to the office and learn about what's going on, be trained. Beatrice is there quite often. She's a 25K affiliate, and she is a very good teacher. Wherever she goes, people get real excited because she does such a good job teaching. So, make it a point to go to the office, introduce yourself to everybody. Look around, see the products that we have available. Do everything that you need to do to basically to keep yourself excited, motivated, and to succeed. Okay, so that's Tanzania. Uganda, we did a soft launch 23 days ago, and we are Uganda is just taking off. We had about 200 people at that soft launch. We have Alice Kakonko, who's she's already a 10K affiliate. If you haven't heard her story, I won't tell you the whole thing right now, but in her first 6 months in this business, she made over 25,000 US dollars. Okay. The job she works for the government, she makes $300 a month. So she stated that she made more money in 6 months with our company than she could make in 86 months over 7 years. Yeah, that's right, over 7 years. With her regular job. So I think it won't be long before she's doing this and only this. Our office is in Kampala, and the country manager is named Trissy. Then just to give you a little bit of an update, if you know people in the DRC, the Congo, we have an office there. We have a country manager there named Dorcas. We're in the very, very, very beginning stages of that. We have product in country. In fact, on December 5th, this coming Saturday, there's going to be it's not even a soft launch yet. It's going to be more of an introduction. People are going to be invited to the office just to look around and see what we have to offer. Okay. We'll probably do our soft launch sometime in January. So if you know people in the DRC, reach out to them and tell them to go to the office, get a feel for what we're doing. They can be some of the very first people in that country. So that's kind of where we are now. Of course, we're in Kenya, and we've been in Kenya ever since, sometime last year, and that's just growing leaps and bounds. Things you should have if you don't have them already. Download WhatsApp. Download Telegram, another messaging board. Obviously, if you're on here, you have Zoom. We do a lot of our business through Zoom right now. Of course, the whole world does with the pandemic. But if you want to get say a half dozen or a dozen people together that you want to show this opportunity to, and you set up a time with us, Barb and I, one or both of us, we can sit down and we can on a Zoom call and we can do a presentation for your people. Okay, Ideally, you should start them off by taking them, pre-enrolling them and let them watch those 4 videos that we have that which are about 13 minutes long. That gives them an idea of what we're doing. So then when we talk to them, we can answer more specific questions, okay? So again, that's very important. All of these calls, Barb is great at turning them into YouTube videos, and we make them available to the general public. So you're gonna have the ability to any of these, if you're not able to make one of our presentations, you can go on YouTube, or you request a copy of YouTube on WhatsApp or Telegram, and we'll just send it to you. So again, no one should ever miss these that wants to watch them. There's always ways to get it. And then of course, Jody does, she sends out all kinds of information, you guys, on Telegram and on WhatsApp to inform you on what's coming up the following day. So, or stuff that's coming up maybe this week. So there's no excuse to ever miss a meeting, okay? And again, pick and choose the ones you want to meet to go to, but the bottom line is there is tons and tons and tons of group meetings out there that you can use for training, you can use for presentations, and just general motivation. I mean, we have some incredibly positive people in our company, and if you have a down day and need to be raised up, then let's get you on these calls. And you know, every time I get on one of these calls, 2 things happen. I get extremely fired up, and I'm already to sign up again. You know, I'm already been here for a long time, but bottom line is, I get so excited even today that I would sign up again. So again, these are all things that you should hook onto, because again, communication is key. Being able to know what's going on and have access to it is paramount if you want to grow. Okay. Just a quick update on promotions. You know, this is the last day of November, so some of these are coming off. But if you reach 1,000 business volume this month with the November 10X match, not only are you going to make whatever your commissions were for that, but you're also going to make an extra $100. So if you're at the executive level and you're getting a 50% commission on your sales, if you sell $1,000 worth of product, or sign up enough people to get to 1,000 business volume, you're going to make $500, 50% plus an extra 100. So you're going to make $600 out of that $1,000 in business volume. So pretty exciting there. Again, today's the last day of that. We also have the November rank incentives, which is something they put together because this November is our 6th anniversary in the business. And again, you get to, if you reach 5,000 BV or 5K this month, you get an extra $500 bonus. If you reach 10K, you get a $1,000 bonus. If you reach 25K, like Elizabeth just did, she's going to get an additional $2,500 bonus this month. And that does not affect, if you've looked at the comp plan, that does not affect if you continue to make that rank for 2 more months. So you get 3 months in a row, you're going to get that rank bonus again. So you could make $500 on a 5K in 3 months. At the end of the 3rd month, you're going to make another 500. The same thing going down through all 3 of them. So again, the company's being pretty generous in their commissions. Next thing is the Vegas Leadership Retreat. Remember, that is for people who hit 25K 2 out of the next 3 months. So this month, next month in January. If you can reach 25K affiliate in 2 of those months, and you can qualify for the profit sharing pool by having at least 4 customers, 4 distributors, or a combination thereof, for all 3 months, you will qualify for a 25K leadership retreat in Las Vegas, Nevada, in the United States. That'll be in March. And the companies, since most of you, the ones that are in Africa, you're going to get $1,000 towards airfare. If you're in the US, you're going to get $500 in airfare. And you'll get, once you get there for the retreat, they're going to pay for your room, they're going to pay for your meals, they're going to pay for your ground transportation. Everything is going to be covered. So what a great way to meet the founders, to see our brand new office that we're getting ready to open up. And everybody who's going to be there is going to be told about our next company that's coming on. Okay, we're a house of brands. We have 5 different companies right now. We're going to have a 6th one coming to us in March, and we'll be the first people to hear about it. And last but not least is obviously today's the last day of the 10% discount on that we've had for the last 4 days. So anything, if you're thinking about joining this company, or you got people who are thinking about joining this company, don't wait until tomorrow. If they sign up today and they buy their starter package this month, by the end of today, they're going to get a 10% savings. And that can be substantial. You know, if somebody's coming in at, say, the executive level and buying our highest kit, that could be a $60 or $70 savings. Okay. So again, these are all things that are going on right now. We've had more programs like this month than I think I've ever seen before, as far as all in 1 month. But and last but not least, I should say that tomorrow at it's 9 p.m. East Africa time, our owner Josh Swagel is going to have a special meeting that's going to give us a surprise about what's going to happen in December. So whenever he has a special meeting like that, it's usually something spectacular. So that's going to be happening tomorrow. So that's that. Next thing I want to talk about is I want to recognize a few people. This month we've had a lot of people succeed, and on our team alone, we had and I haven't met Rose yet, but Rose Oshiang, I think is how you pronounce it. She became a 5K affiliate. Congratulations to her. Joshua Masoti, he became a 5K affiliate. He's a great leader. He's been with the company for quite a while. I'm so glad to see that he's reached 5K, and I realize this is just going to be a stepping stone for him. He's talented enough that he's going to go way on beyond that. And then I'm so happy to talk about Elizabeth Gathua. She became a 25K affiliate this month. I met her when I was there in February, and she became the first 5K affiliate in all of East Africa. And I remember how excited she was. And it's so good that she's gone from there to 10K, and now she's 25K. She's a wonderful woman. She's full of energy. I relate with her because we're both the same age. And it's just fun to see somebody like her that's just so full of life and so full of happiness and so full of determination to do this business and to succeed. And not just succeed for herself, but succeed for herself and many of her team. So again, congratulations to her. Well, now I'm going to bring on our guest for today. I want to introduce Apollo Owino. He is somebody. Now, this is something we're doing that's a little bit different. Now, he is building a team, but he's also employed by me. Okay, I hired him to represent me in Uganda. And he also knows people in other parts of East Africa, so he'll be representing me somewhat in other places too. But he is, since I can't be there like I normally would because of the pandemic, worldwide pandemic, I would normally travel back to Africa maybe 3, 4, 5 times this year. Because I couldn't do that because we're not allowed to travel, I wanted to have some have some representation on the ground. And I got introduced to Apollo. He's a phenomenal man. He's going to tell you about his background. He's got incredible background in this business as a trainer, as a motivator. Been in the business for over 18 years. Again, I won't steal any more of your thunder than that, Apollo. But I believe that he is going to, by representing me and working the business himself, he is going to help so many people that I can't help by being there. Okay. I can do these Zoom calls, but I just can't, the person to person thing, which is so important over there. I can't do that now because of what's going on. So he is going to represent me. He's going to be meeting with all my people along with his people. And we're going to help a lot of people succeed. So Apollo, welcome to the call.
Hi, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, hi, everybody.
we're going to treat this a little bit like I usually do, like an interview. Okay. All right. And the first thing I'd like to do is, please take your time. I want you to fully explain this. Take them step by step through your history in network marketing, from how you got into it to the companies you were in, the types of jobs you had. Just tell us,
Okay.
time and tell us everything about you for the last 18 years.
Wow. I'd need 18 years to explain all that. But in a nutshell, anyway, hi everybody. I just want to tell you in short, my name is Apollo Owino, and I'm Kenyan by birth. My mother is Tanzanian. I live in Uganda, so kind of confusing, but I think that makes me East African. So I cover the whole of East Africa. Well, my story begins 18 years ago when I was introduced to multi-level marketing, and I didn't know much, just like many of you maybe had just been introduced, and I didn't know much. There was a lot of things going around about the negative stuff going around about what multi-level marketing was and was not, and a lot of misconceptions. But just like many of you who are hearing this for the first time or just gotten, I had my doubts. But I decided to, yeah, you know what? Let me give it a. And I was still in a company, my transport company and logistics. But back then, I was still in Kenya, in a place called Mombasa, beautiful coastal paradise up there. And yeah, that's where I got started. And I started off working with a certain great, good company, a multi-level marketing company. It was big. And I started off just as a local manager in their little branch in Mombasa. The main branch was in Nairobi. So to cut the story short is I grew in the system. I grew up very enthusiastic about, I really wanted to get into, know what it's all about. So from administration, I moved into sales because they soon realized that I wasn't really cut out for too much administration. I was more excited about getting to meet people, to talk to people, to really help people establish and help people to build and develop their teams. And that's what I ended up. After a short while, I rose up to the sales ranks, and I was heading a whole region back in Kenya. And then eventually when there was an opening in Uganda, the regional Africa vice president asked me if I wanted to go. I said, he asked me when I wanted to go. I said, when can I start? Because I really wanted to take up the new challenge as a country manager. So I moved up to Uganda. That was 2001. I moved up to Uganda to be able to help establish and build the business. And by that time, Uganda was doing probably about $100,000 worth of business in that particular company. And it was exciting. So I got together, help people. I mean, with the experience I had back then, about 10 years in the business, in the market. So I got down to the ground on the trenches with the people. We helped set up teams and establish businesses all the way from Kampala, and we extended our reach all the way to DRC. We had lots of distributors from DRC, Rwanda, Burundi. It was exciting. And to cut the story short, is by the time I was about to leave the company, we were doing almost $1 million worth of business, way ahead above the company would ever imagine. And I'm excited that I was part of that growth, and I'm excited that I'm here today because what I bring on board is something that I know is so valuable to each one of you in this team, and you're so lucky because when you come on board, I can be able to share with you my over 18 years experience in network marketing, because I've learned a lot, and I've been one thing I've come to know about networking is the more it's all about teamwork, and that's what had made Uganda grow in that other company. And I know that where we are today, there are so many great benefits in this company that I cannot even compare. So if we could do $1 million in that other old company, I'm sure we can do 10 million in my daily choice. So my experience, I would tell you that the reality I met so many people and so many different companies. When I left that company, that was like 4 years ago, I concentrated on private business. Like I told you, I ran a transport and logistics company, pretty successful, but deep inside my heart, I know the real deal and my passion is networking. And that is why after that, many companies came knocking and say, hey, we want you to join us, work for us. But I wasn't really keen because I didn't see where I'd taken that other company. I didn't see that this other companies was taking me to another level. So I took a short break, and I just continued supporting different companies on a consultation basis. But lo and behold, just a month ago, I got a call from some someone called Dale Franklin, some Muzungu. You know what a Muzungu is? That's it. I was like, okay, I got the connection through an old friend of mine, Mr. Cyrus, actually, who happens to be the regional manager in My Daily Choice, because he's the one who actually got me started in network marketing in the other company who I was working for. And so he's been my mentor. He's been my support and helped me grow to where I am today for the last 18 years. So when he gave me a call and said, you know what, I need you to, there's this company I've gotten started, but I think Apollo, this is what we've been looking for. This is the real deal. I said, oh, really? If it's Cyrus calling me, there must be something in this, because Cyrus has been in the business for the last 25 years. I believe in him. And he's been my mentor, so to speak. Yeah. So when I got a call from this gentleman called Dale, who I didn't even know, but that's what networking is about. It's about linking and connecting with people who you might never have met, but through the network, you come together and form a very formidable force. So I was excited. I said, okay, well, what is it all about? So Cyrus took me through and I said, okay, this is something different. I think this is exciting. It sounds different from anything I've heard before. So within a short while of a bit of conversation and a bit of listening out, and because I really know the important things in a network, which is the company, who are the people behind it, the products, the compensation.
Oh, you froze up. Did he freeze up for you guys too? Apollo, if you can hear me, you've frozen up.
Yeah, he's stuck.
Okay. Let me text him and let's see if he knows. Bear with us, bear with us. We'll get him back here. We hope. In the meantime, while we're waiting for him, again, you can see with his background, he was not just a distributor. He was a country manager. He had the same kind of background as Cyrus. Both of them have been friends for many, many years. And this gives us somebody who can, it's one thing for somebody to reach out to me and say, hey, I'm having a problem enrolling somebody. Something went wrong with my back office, stuff like that. There's only so much that I can do to help them because I can only see it, so much of it. But having somebody on board who's been through all of that, who has helped people in multiple other companies go through all that, handle all the training and the motivation, I think that's going to be so valuable for us. And he plans to be in our Kampala office every Wednesday and Friday from 3 to 5, so that anybody can come to him. They can ask him questions. If they got people they want they want somebody to present other than themselves, he can do the presentation for them. He can train them. He basically is going to be in a situation where we're starting off with those 2 set times, because he's also doing a lot of private training for me and stuff like that. But if he needs more time at the office, he'll be available. He'll be able to again give training, give motivation, and just having somebody in your corner that is been in this business for 18 years is so important. And I realize we're talking about Uganda, but this is going to be available to, he's just a Zoom call away, just as I am. And probably when you're doing Zoom calls in country, you're probably going to have a little stronger connection than we sometimes have, where we lose people in a situation like this. But I feel so good about this. And this is something that I'm doing, just so you'll be aware. This is something I'm doing in multiple countries. I am basically hiring people to represent me, so that even though I'm not able to be there, I'm able to, on a day-to-day basis, have basically my fingers on the throttle of what's going on. In fact, there's another lady on here right now who's considering being one of my representatives in Kenya. So Kate, so glad to see you here. It's again, I am such a strong believer in total communication being the key. And when you're doing business with somebody that's from with somebody a half a world away, you can't assume anything. You can't assume that they know how to do certain things. You can't assume that they're going to be trained properly. And so this is going to give us the ability. And we have a lot of people on here that are from the United States that are part of my team. If you have people over there, or you find people over there that want to be part of your team, looks like Paul's trying to come back on. If you have people that you want to have as part of your team, I'm going to have people that'll help you. Okay, this is a sizable expense on my part, but I've been in business my whole life, and I'm a firm believer in you need to invest to make money. And I'm more than willing to do this so that our overall team can flourish. And eventually what I'd like to have is my own representation in Tanzania, Uganda, Kenya, and the DRC, and we'll take it from there. I'm also working with a possibility of somebody in Cameroon, which is a private deal I'm doing, that could give us opportunity to be one of the first people in that country. So we're always working. I'm always working for myself, but I'm also always working. I got in this business to give back, to be able to help other people succeed. And, you've heard me tell you this before. I've been very fortunate in my life. I've been blessed in many ways. And I'm a firm believer in you have to give back. Paulo, can you hear me? Paulo, can you hear me? Unmute yourself. Oh, maybe I have to unmute you. Let's see if I can do it. Try unmuting yourself now.
Yeah, I did that. Is it okay now? Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. We lost you. Froze up and we lost you.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Something happened to my connection. I'm so sorry about that.
No problem. So I was just telling a little bit about my plans for representation throughout Africa, but
okay.
Okay. Do you know roughly where you lost us?
Yeah, roughly. I think I was just talking about the support structure, which excited me about being part of my daily choice. Sure. And what makes it so exciting about my daily choice? Maybe that would have been your next question. Why my daily choice? What excited me about my daily choice? Yeah,
that's exactly my next question. What do you like about MDC? Yeah.
Yeah, what I love about MDC, which sets it apart from any other. I mean, there are hundreds of multi-level companies all over, which are coming knocking every single day. But what single-handedly excited me about my day is the support structure, which my daily choice actually has to offer to each and every distributor. The IT back office stuff is out of this world. I've gone through so many. I've gone through so many companies in my 18 years that I know. When I looked at it, I said, wow. I even asked Cyrus, are you sure they don't make you pay for this? Did they charge you for this? Because it's out of this world. The support structure is out. One thing I can say, which I can tell anybody who's new to network marketing, if you're in my daily choice, the advantage you have is you don't have to know much. You just have to have the passion to make some money, and the tools are there. You just have to send someone a link, and they do, and the company does the rest for you, which you don't have in any other company. I can tell you that for free. And that's what I found exciting. The support structure is out of this world. Then of course I looked at the bonuses. I mean the commissions, the different incentives, the commissions, the jumpstart bonus, the global share, the binary commission, the leadership check matching. I found it that one of the things I found interesting about my daily choices is unlike many companies I worked for, normally it's the people on top, the higher leadership are the ones who get most of the big bonuses. Like for example, leadership check match, the global share. I worked for a company, unless you are probably the 100K affiliates, you won't even get close to touching the global bonus, where the company shares part of their commission. Here, the global bonus, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm still learning, because I think even an unranked affiliate can actually benefit, can actually get a share of that.
If they get
is that correct?
Four customers, four distributors, yes, you're right.
Yes, just imagine someone who is maybe not even serious about growing a business, but still the company says, hey, you did great, you brought us 4 customers or 4 affiliates, they pay you for that. Now, that's exciting, whereby the company shares the profits and shares all this all the way down, and each person has a chance to earn some good money, whether you've just gotten started, whether you've been in network before, and all the tools are available. Now, to make it even better, you have a team like all of you are privileged to be part of Dale's team, because I'll tell you for free, what Dale is doing to support you is not part of the network marketing plan. This is over and above. This is personal, and he has given himself to be able to support you by even calling me and getting me on board. One of the things we agreed and said, hey, I'm not very familiar with my daily choice. And he said, not a problem. I will commit myself to support, so long as you commit yourself to doing your part. And I said, hey, I'm ready to get started. And I'm excited. Within the last, I think I've just been in the business for the last 3 weeks. And one of the things I believe in is not just taking people's word. I believe in putting the whole system to test. So I said, hey, how does this jumpstart bonus? I think I sponsored one person every week for the last 3 weeks. I got four direct fast level distributors within the first 3 or 4 weeks. And I got excited, and I even tapped into the goal. That makes me a recipient of the global share. I'm a recipient of the $100. So when I sit down and I talk about, I'm not just here to help, maybe as an employee of Dale. I'm here to work my dream, to help so that we can do this together. You know, I'm excited about this, that we can all do this together, and with the kind of support we have, and the kind of what I like also about this company, I'll tell you, is the product. For example, the products that we have, ladies and gentlemen, are cutting edge technology, all the way from the CBD oils, which are coming soon. We're excited, but even before that, the sprays that we have are phenomenal. The few people who have kind of tried our products are looking for them. We have cutting edge technology. The administration, the spray, the sublingual sprays are out of this world. Ladies and gentlemen, what I can say, take it from me, 18 years in the business, this is the business. This is the business of the 21st century. You know, I was talking the other day to some friends of ours who have been in other companies, and they were telling me, hey, we have gone digital. So I found it very amusing, because I told them, hey, we were born digital, so we don't know anything else in my daily choice apart from being digital. And everything that is happening in my daily choice has a future, is a great future, especially in East Africa. I've been in Uganda for the last 10 years. I've been in Kenya for almost all my life. My mother is from Tanzania, so I have a lot of connection in Tanzania, and I have lots of friends in Rwanda and the DRC. So all over this region, together with the support from there, we'll be able to do great things. And for starters, like Dale said, I'll be available. I'm available in the office in Kampala every Wednesday, every Friday afternoons, and any other day that you can be able to connect with me, and we can be able to schedule meetings with your people. I mean, anything you want us just to talk. You have these prospects who you just want someone to give them a nudge and a push, or someone to just talk to them into to closing and signing up. Because bottom line, the most important thing in network marketing, MLM, it's not about how much you know, it's how much you care. It's how much you care about these people. Show some care, show some concern, talk to them about the business. And you don't have to know so much, only the basics. Just need the basics, and there's nothing that you cannot achieve in MLM. There's nothing you'll not achieve through the vehicle called My Daily Choice. That's what I can say. And a lot of things. I'm excited. I'm just excited about My Daily Choice and where we'll go as a team, and what we'll be able to achieve. We have some of the greatest leaders in all the way from Dale, and even the East African leadership. Like I told you, Cyrus, our regional manager, has been in the business for 25 years. There's nobody in East Africa who understands MLM in East Africa more than Cyrus Messi. We are so privileged. He has 25 years, I have 17. all put together, that's close to maybe 40 years of experience. And all that is available to you. You who's just come into the business today, you're coming in with 40 years experience behind you, not to mention 10 plus years of Dale. All this is at your disposal. There is no reason why you cannot succeed in My Daily Choice. You have everything that you need, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited about this. And if Dale gives me a chance, I can talk the whole night about what we can do together. So for now, I'll hand it back to Dale. And any other question, Dale, I'll be more than willing to answer.
Sure. Great job, Apollo. As you said, and I want to make sure everybody understands this, and I started alluding to this before, is the fact that you are scheduling a couple days that you're going to be there so that people always know you're going to be there at that specific time, but you're also available to people at any time. Yep. All they got to do is just reach out to you. Okay. And I mean, stop and think about this.
Exactly.
Exactly. Stop and think about this, guys. You now have somebody with 18 years experience in network marketing. Basically, all you have to do is ask for help. Okay. And he's there. This is what he's going to do. This is what he's committed to. Apollo, take it just a minute from here. And, you told us what you like about MDC. You've kind of told us about your current plans to build. But take that a little further. Tell them what you plan to do with your team and what you see for the future of your building. What, with your background, with your contacts, tell them what you plan on doing with your team.
Yeah. Well, that's a loaded question, but let me summarize it for you. I look forward to growing my personal team, and my real aim is to grow together with the rest of the My Daily Choice, the rest of the larger team, because we have the larger team as we are a family, as My Daily Choice, our team from our upline Dale and everyone, and the larger team of My Daily Choice in Uganda. But personally, I look forward to developing more leaders, so that I can have, I look at it over the next 6 months or so, to have at least, to have not less than at least 5, 6, 10K affiliates. I look at myself 1 year down the road as not less than a 25K affiliate plus. That's just the bottom limit. There is nothing that I cannot achieve, because I put the whole system to test this month. To be honest, I really wanted to put it to test. Does it work? And I'm a testimony here that it works. I did everything that he told me. They'll say, hey, try and get in 4 or 5 people on board. I did that. There's nothing that you cannot do if you just commit yourself. And that's what I teach my people, the people in my team and my group, because they motivate me, I motivate them. And if you want the secret of multi-level marketing success, in my view, is you have to treat your business like a business. If you treat it like a hobby, it'll pay you like a hobby. If you treat it like a business, it'll pay you like a business. Okay? That I always get a challenge from great guys like Dale. I mean, it's not a secret. Dale has been successful in his life. I mean, but he still treats My Daily Choice like a business, like a serious business. And that's what we need to learn. If there's anything we need to learn, what do I mean like a business? When I was employed, or when you are employed, or some of you are employed, you're normally at work by 8. Come rain, come shine, because the owner of that company treats his business like a business. But how many times do we say, just today I didn't talk to anybody, I woke up at 10, I've not spoken to anybody this week, and we hope our business will succeed? No, because unless you treat your business like a business with seriousness and discipline, what does it mean? Talk to people every day, have your name list, update your name list, or get more people on board. And I mean, speak to people about your business. Set aside time to get knowledge. When there's Zoom meeting, be there. So that's a place where you get refreshed and get more energized. I mean, the catch is to treat it like a business. Wake up at 8, be up at 8 and start making calls and start talking to people. Attend meetings, have appointments. What are your appointments for the day? That's what the most successful people, like I told you, I've been part of network marketing for 18 years. The people who have succeeded are those people who do take their business like a business with discipline and seriousness. And let me not intimidate you that what you need to do is more of the basics. It's just about the basics. Just talk to people. Just do the basics. Talk to people. Lead them to the right direction. Show them where they need. Send. And what I like about My Daily Choice is, in those other companies, people were terrified. Where do I start? I've gotten started. I'm not experienced in network marketing. And some of them got terrified and just lost hope from the beginning. But in My Daily Choice, we have all the tools that you need. Hey, most of the people who got started in the 5-6 people directly, not to mention the others who are getting started next month, I didn't even say much to them. I sent them the links, and they got back. And from the system, I knew they'd opened my link, and they read through. I gave them a call, took them through some few basic things, and voila, they said, when do I get started? So that is the basics that I want to encourage. I want to encourage each one of you. It's all about the basics. Let's sometimes we complicate multi-level. We try and learn all the bonus percentages and what. I always say, when you do the basics, success will run after you. It will come. When you talk to people, when you get people started, you might not understand all the percentages. We can leave that to Dale. He knows them better. All we need to do is talk to people every single day. Get more people on your name list. Get them started. Get people talking. Talk to 20 people. Five of them will buy your products. 3 of them will say, I think so. 2 of them will get started, and that's all you need, just the 2. And from there, your business will explode. That's what I believe. It's not about how good you are and how eloquent you are in understanding products. No, all those the company has done for us. The company, what we need to do, especially in East Africa, Africans, we are good at talking to people, but most of the time we talk to people about things which are not as important to our life. So what's my plan? My plan is to help more people get more 5K affiliates, 10K affiliates. I always believe the real goal that each one of us should have, each one of you in this team, it's not to become 100K, it's your next step. That should be your immediate goal. Sometimes we think about, I want to be 100K. Yes, we all want to be 100K, but my goal is my next step. Like right now, my goal is 5K affiliate. That is the goal of the people in my team who are sponsored is 5K. We all want to get to 5K. From 5K, we'll all get to 10K. Together, we'll get to 20K, 25K. That's what I mean. So for me and the rest of the team, and I'd urge each one in Uganda, Tanzania, let's focus on the next step so that we don't get confused. We know that the most important thing is my next step. That's what I look forward to.
That's great.
Yeah, over to you, Dale.
That's great. Hey, a couple of things you said there got me to thinking. I had a guy one time tell me, if you were an employer and you were employing yourself, would you hire yourself? If you were working for yourself, would you allow me to stay there? Sometimes you have to do that. You have to look at yourself and say, okay, with what I'm doing in this business, if I was my own boss, I might fire myself. If not, I might at least pull myself. Exactly. I might at least pull myself into the office and give myself a good stern chewing out, so that I know that I'm not doing what I should be doing. And I think we all have to do that. I'll be honest with you, every night before I go to bed, I make a list of things that I have to do tomorrow. And every morning when I get up, the first thing I do when I get up in the morning is ask myself if I'm committed to putting in the effort that I would put in this business, that I would put in any other business that I'd be in. And then I get started. Yeah. And then I go to my notes and I go to work. And there's days I had a day last week when I looked at my phone. I was on my phone 11 hours and 16 minutes one day. So, the proof is in the pudding. I was doing something. Okay. That's one thing. The other thing is, from what you said, talking about building this business, you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. Okay. If you got somebody out there that's truly entrepreneurial and sees what we have, you can butcher the presentation and they won't care, because while you are butchering it, they're looking at what you have to offer and they're going to say, this is what I want to do. I'm going to do it a lot better than Dale does it, but this is what I want to do. When I first got into network marketing, they showed me a video, and the video was half over, and the guy walked over, and I was filling out, because they gave us all an application to begin with. I was filling out the application. He says, he whispered to me, "What are you doing?" I said, "I don't need to see the rest of this. I'm in." So, I mean, you can't say the wrong thing to the right people. They're going to see the value, and they're going to want to do this. Having Apollo over there and giving the support and the experience that he has is going to be so beneficial for you guys. And as I add to that group of people that I'm going to have over there, there's no limit to what we can do. Okay, there's no limit to how many people you can build. And all you got to do, you may go through 100 people or 500 people to find that couple people that are ready to just take this business and explode. And when they do, you're going to become financially free. So I think back to what I think it was Bill Gates said when he was talking about his business. When he started Microsoft, he talked to over 3,000 people, and he said only 1,200 of them even would listen to him. And of the 1,200, only 300 did anything more than listen. And of those 300, there was 12 that actually invested money. And of those 12 that invested money, there was 4 that stuck with him long enough to have it succeed. And all 4 of those people are now multi-billionaires. Okay. And of course he is too. But he had to go through 3,000 people to find 4 people. Okay. You got to commit to that yourself. You got to go through a lot of people in this business. I've been in network marketing now for 12 years. I have probably spoken to damn close to that many people. And I have a team of phenomenal people that are doing great things. Now, everybody that's on here, I think one of the last things I want to say is, you guys, some of you might be thinking, okay, Apollo is working for Dale, and Apollo is also building his own business as one of my distributors. Why would he want to help me if we're in competition? We're not in competition. Okay. He's an honorable man. If you send people to him, he's going to treat them like yours. And the beautiful thing about it is the way my tree is set up, one of my 2 legs is totally blown out. I never have to do anything else on that. Now, granted, this is Dale Franklin's tree we're building. For some of you that are hooked up with Phil, you won't necessarily automatically get benefits from Apollo. But everybody else that's on my team are all in the same leg. So anything he does, anything you do is going to benefit each other. So you have a mutual team of people that are going to benefit from all this. Now, for you that are on Phil's side, you still benefit because, I think you all know me well enough by now to know that I have done a lot of work all over this world for Phil that I do benefit from our partnership. But I benefit like half of what Phil benefits at, and I've never had a problem with that. Okay, and so this is giving you guys an opportunity, even though I won't necessarily benefit from much of what's happening on your side, and you won't benefit from what Apollo is doing. The mutual work ethic of us all working together is going to benefit everybody. I think I noticed a lot of heads nodding. You guys get this. You guys understand what I'm saying. Okay, so again, this is a beautiful situation we have created that is going to benefit all of us. And you guys know, I want success for all of you. I want all of you, when we have, I would love to see as many of you as possible reach this 25K affiliate so you can be at the retreat in March. But if you can't make that one, I want to see you at convention, whenever that's going to come in August or September. I want us to be a family that succeeds together. No one left behind that has any desire to compete, to succeed. That's not saying somebody can just sit there and do nothing and expect we're going to spend a lot of time with them. But if you show us you have the effort to build this business to any degree whatsoever, no one's left behind. We will not leave anybody behind. We're going to help you succeed to whatever area of success you want. Some people want an extra couple $100 a month. Some people want an extra $50,000 a month. We're going to work with all of you, and we're going to make sure you get to your goal. So having said all that, we got a few minutes left. I was wondering, are there any questions? If you have a question that I can see you, just raise your hand, and we'll unmute you. Anything at all? If you can't, if I can't see you because you don't have your picture on, then you feel free to just ask a question in the chat if you'd like. But I hope you're as excited as I am, and please spread the word about these calls, because next week, if everything goes right, next week I'm going to have the three people I talked about that just became 2 5Ks and 25K. I'm going to have all 3 of them on so they can tell you about how they got there as quickly as they did. Okay, about their struggles, about their successes. So I want to hit this thing from a lot of different angles. Oh, we got. Let's see what. Oh, thank you. We are a team, family. We absolutely are. When you go into business like this, and again, network marketing is so much better than normal business. Because if you've heard me say before, and I'll be real quick, but if you are a manager, a middle manager in a corporation, and suddenly a guy comes right in out of college, and this guy is so much better than you are at every type of from the computer end of it to the sales end of it, everything. You can just see this guy is better than you're ever going to be. In corporate America, you're going to keep that guy held down. You're going to, if your boss is coming in, you're going to make sure that guy is doing something over there in another room. There's nothing you can benefit from having that guy be seen by your superiors, because it puts your job at risk. And with this type of business, with this network marketing, if I end up signing somebody on this business that takes off and goes and creates a business that's 5 times, 10 times, 20 times larger than what I'm ever going to create myself, do you think I'm upset? No, I'm making great money from it. They're making great money at it, and as they're doing it, they're helping a lot of other people on my team succeed too. So there is no reason in network marketing to ever hold anybody down. So to me, this is the greatest type of business in the world. What do we got here? Apollo, do you have anything left you'd like to say to close out?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, lots of things to say, but just to close out, I'd just like to reiterate my commitment to the team and to working with the team. Just like you said, I mean, I've been in the business for long enough, and the key to growth and the key to teamwork is integrity. We work with 100% integrity, and what I've come to learn over the years is when we allow, integrity is key in business, in growth, especially in multi-level marketing. We got to trust one another and build together. And the level I've built my as an individual is that point that, hey, I am here to 100% committed to supporting your team. If you've got somebody you don't need to worry about, you say, hey, Apollo, the team and talk to him, you will be. Hello?
Oh, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Are you there?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Oh, yeah. Okay. I was saying you'll be sure that this, I can hear you very well, 100%. And if you need any kind of support, even the guys from Tanzania, for example, I mean, I'm born and bred in Kenya, so I speak Swahili. We can talk, I can speak your language. And if there's any that you need us to talk, you can get my WhatsApp number, and any email or Zoom meeting, we can speak. I'm very good. Swahili is my mother tongue, even before English. So we can talk. I can support the Tanzanians 100%. Anyone in Uganda, DRC, Congo, I am looking forward to working with them. There is no limit.
Will you be coming to
The only
Tanzania?
limit that we have is ourselves. To Tanzania. Yes, I look forward to coming to Tanzania. Nitakuja na hamu sana ya kufika Tanzania, na ni muda tu mfupi, haya mambo yakitulia kidogo, natarajia nitakuja. What I'm saying in Swahili is I'm dying to be in Tanzania, because Tanzania is my motherland. My mom is born in Tanzania, so I look forward to being in Tanzania soon of course, I want to come and support your businesses. And I also look forward to establishing and building my team also in Tanzania. So it'll be a two double barrel thing. And I look forward to coming there and support your teams. But in the meantime, I can do almost anything that you need me to do right here from Uganda through Zoom meetings and anything else. So don't limit yourself until mambo ya uchaguzi akinaema au mambo ya usafiri, pia hizi restrictions za corona ndio zimeondolewa sasa, lakini mwaka ujao ukifika, hapo mwanzo wa mwaka tutapanga na Dell, halafu tunaweza tukoje tukafanya mikutano huko tuweze kuwapatia support inayowezekana kwa vile kulingana na zile resources ambazo zinapatikana wakati huo. Lakini na hamu sana, na la msingi na most important is what will trigger the support is the effort that you put in. If you put effort, if you show effort, and we're not saying the results will come tomorrow, but the effort will be seen, that we can see. You're sponsoring, you're getting people started, the excitement is there, and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, the support will come. Dale has assured me that anywhere, whether it's Congo, whether it's what, we shall be there. We shall talk through Zoom meetings whenever possible. We shall be there with you physically on the ground. So that one, I am sure. Let's get to work. Let's start building. And then when we build, we can challenge the company. We can challenge Dale to help, to any kind of support, because it's all we are the people who will attract the more support to us. If we work harder, if we get more people started, even the founder of the company will give us more support through Cyrus, through myself, through Dale, and everybody else. So I'm excited because what I learned from Dale is the founder of this company is so excited about growth in Africa. And Africa right now is where everybody is running to, because Europe and the US, there's a lot of issues happening with the pandemic, but Africa is the place to be. And we are lucky because this company is still young. And when a company is new, they are always willing to do so much more. And we are the pioneers. Kwa hivyo tufanye bidii kwa njia yote, tutie bidii kwa kazi. Ile support itakuja kwa njia kubwa sana. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, over to you, Dale.
Okay. Hey, thank you. Thank you so much. Again, we try to keep these about an hour, and we've been on just about an hour. I want to thank you, Apollo, for coming on and being interviewed. I know I feel strongly that you and I are going to be business partners and friends for many, many years to come. And for all the rest of you, invite as many people as possible. Next Monday, let's build this. Let's build this a Monday call so that more and more people are excited, are informed, and we can build. Okay. So having said all that, I'm going to end the call. You guys have a great week. I love you all. Take care.
Bye. Take care of yourself. I love you. Bye-bye.